What is the price of a Pitbull puppy? That's a question that a lot of people are asking right now, and you're going to get the answer from the man that's been in the dogs for 34 years with success. Because you could be on something for many, many years and you become old doing that thing, but you don't have success. Remember, when you're dealing with someone, oh, I've been a plumber for 40 years, oh, I've been a doctor, a lawyer for 40 years. You always, having time is important, but it's important what they have done with their time. So whenever you listen to somebody that's talking about dogs, like in this moment right here, you're gonna find people all over the internet talking about American Pitbull Terriers. Ask them one question. How can I trust you and how can I measure your expertise? What have you done to make a positive impact in the breed? So when we're gonna talk about American Pitbull Terriers, we must have someone that we're listening to that actually is an expert and has merits and accolades that back off his conversation, his speech, and his ideas. When it comes to Chico Lopez, if you need to know, you can always call me at 806-500-5552, and I will send you something that you can look at that is very interesting. So let's go into the question. What is the price of an American Pitbull Terrier puppy? What is the price of a Pitbull puppy? First thing you need to know is that the word Pitbull, it fits only in the name of one single dog. There's no other dog that name Pitbull is inside that name. And that's the name of a dog called American Pitbull Terrier. Now, when you are asking, what is the price of an iPhone? An iPhone. Asking for an iPhone. I guess for most people they're going to give you the price. They're going to ask you for the model. Most people are not going to think in America that might be a fake phone. But if you're in Asia, you'll be very concerned that might be a fake iPhone. You trust the name, but you don't trust the maker. And that's the point when it comes to American Pitbull Terriers. You must trust the person that bred the dog first, because the breeder is actually the brand of the dog. So when you look at a dog and you say, you Google and you say, what's the price of a Pitbull puppy, you're going to see $50, $200, $500, $1,000, depending on this. And let me tell you this, the first block of you buying an American Pitbull Terrier, your first concern should be quality. What makes this dog that I'm looking at a great dog? And when you're looking at that dog, for it to be a great dog, it must come from a great source. In other words, the man that bred the dog is the most important part, because at the end of the day, what you're getting is the dog experience. You're getting that experience for yourself, for you to have it. And so you need to have a man that's actually been breeding great dogs before, because at the end of the day, what you're going to get is what he has done in the past. So let's say if you want to have a man that's going to build a great piece of furniture for you, the quality of the wood is going to be important. The craftsmanship of the man is going to be important. So you want to see what he has built before. You need to see the products that he's using. With a breeder, the quality will be what kind of dogs he's using, what kind of dogs that he has produced. If you ask me, Chico, what kind of dogs have you ever produced? I'm going to give you names like Global Grand Champion Atos from Busha, the war hero from Ukraine. I'm going to give you names like Global Grand Champion Chilindrina, Global Grand Champion Siga the Great, Global Champion Mechanic Buck, and I'm going to show you the puppies that my customers have today. So by you looking at everything, the entire network, when you go to my Instagram page, which is Real Chico Lopez, when you look at the customers being happy with the dogs, and you're looking at the quality of the customers, you're not looking at bums, thugs, or hooligans. You're looking at great people that make great decisions in their lives, people that know how to get the right grades in school, get the right jobs, the right companies, the professionals. They are making really smart decisions. And so when you're looking at a dog, the most important part is going to be the brand of the dog. The same thing when you're looking at your telephone, whether it's a Samsung or whether it's an iPhone. You look at these phones right here. We got a whole bunch of them here right here. Let me just show you a couple of them here. Give me that one too. Pass me that phone right here. I will show you. These are all Apple phones, all of them. And we have many of them, and that's what we deal with, because we trust the brand. The brand has the right engineers making the right decisions with the right technology, with the right, if you like Samsung, then you're going to have a reason why you like Samsung. But at the end of the day, those are the brands that you like. You will not go out of the spectrum of those brands because you want quality. You're making a phone call, you want to have the proper quality. If you are are taking a picture or you're using the applications, you want to have the proper responses, the proper technology. Well, buying the dog is the same thing. You want to have the proper genetic composition. And when you have proper genetic composition, you have someone that's making decisions on how to make the dog better, which means has gone through a process of selection. And that process of selection makes a better dog for you to have the beautiful dog that you are going to enjoy. So it's extremely important that when you're looking at the price of the dog, you are not looking at the cheapest price, because you will never, ever get a great dog experience with the cheapest price. There's some people that settle with very, very little when they're dogs. And when they get one of my dogs, they're like, whoa, this is different. The dogs, the smartness, the incredible. I have just a guy that went to my Facebook page and he commented, he says, you know, I haven't seen a dog like yours in 20 years. I used to see those dogs 20 years ago. What happened to those dogs? Well, those dogs 20 years ago that some people had some okay quality dogs, they're all gone because they shift to selling dogs that were more profitable, like fake pit bulls. Like, for instance, a blue nose pit bull, that's a fake pit bull. The dog is not connected with the foundation bloodlines from the breed. The XL, the double X, the giant, the 150-pound dog, the giant pit bull on Netflix, those are absolutely pretenders. Those are fake pit bulls. They're not real pit bulls, and they could be very expensive. That doesn't mean that they are quality. That just means they are not coming from the right source. So when you see all these people that are telling you that the dogs are dangerous dogs, they're killing people and stuff like that, some people say, punish the breed is not, punish the deed is not the breed. Of course, because what you call the breed, most of the time, it's not the breed. As a matter of fact, if you could just go to Google right now and you Google pit bull dogs and you go to images, all those dogs you see there don't qualify to be an American pit bull terrier. They're not coming from the right source. They're not coming from the right brand. They were not bred by men that had the ability to create those dogs, because they have the right eye to pick up the proper dog, because not all dogs are supposed to be bred. The only ones that are supposed to be bred are only the best dogs. Because when you work with American pit bull terriers, it's not like you're working with two blue birds from Brazil that if you breed them together, you have a whole bunch of chicks that are the representation of the great-grandparents, which means the same quality. No. When you're dealing with American pit bull terriers, there's a composition of temperament, quality, grayness, all these different stuff. And you have also a component of excellence and competition. And that process of competition is very important. So it's more like you're selecting the best basketball player in the world. That'll be Michael Jordan. By definition, the guys that have the same bloodline like Michael Jordan, his brothers are not on the level of capacity of producing championships or being billionaires. So they have the same bloodline, they have the same parents, but they don't have the same quality when it comes to basketball. Same thing with American Pit Bull Terrier. It's a topic that is beautiful to understand, because you need to know the legacy of your dog, you need to know the quality of your dog, you need to have the best dogs in the world. Extremely important for you to have only the best. And that's the motto that we started working back in 1990, 1994. You know, when I realized that the dog that I had, which was a wonderful dog, I was like called him 1 in a billion, is Bruno Boy, my dog, beautiful dog. I realized this dog is not the best, and his brothers were not on this level of quality. I was really, really blessed by God by having such a great dog. I said, what will happen when this dog is gone? What are my choices going to be? And I decided that I wanted to explore what is the real American Pit Bull Terrier. So I run into all these world of bloodlines back in the 90s, which was the golden era of American Pit Bull Terriers per se. And so you had all these different bloodlines, these different men, and you had people that were very enthusiastic about this particular bloodline or that bloodline, the Tombstone Baldy or the Red Boy Jack or the Honey Bunch and other bloodlines. So none of these guys were really head and shoulders above everybody, but there were 5 bloodlines that were superior by percentage of production of great dogs at the highest level. So I started by taking not only the best bloodlines, but by taking the best dogs on that particular bloodline. In other words, I didn't go by the popular choice. I didn't go by what everybody wanted a kid. I studied it very deeply, because to me it was extremely important for me to have my motto, which was only the best. And this process, of course, rejects dogs that are not on that level, because we want only the best. And so I study it very deeply, 24 hours a day, just working. I'm sleeping, I'm dreaming about, you know, all the challenges I'm going to have and all the things I'm going to do. And I went and purchased a lot of dogs. Some of them were the wrong dogs. I bought the stories that somebody was telling me. I did all the hard work at the time, just selecting the best dogs to start with, the foundation dogs. And then with those foundation dogs, I found out these dogs are better, these dogs are better, these dogs more selection, blah, blah, blah. And I follow a process within only the best, working with the excellence to create a product that was better for myself. I did everything for myself. It was not because I wanted to sell a dog. As a matter of fact, I was not selling dogs. I wanted to have a great dog for myself. I wanted to own the greatest dog. And that has been till today the motto of owning only the best. And so when somebody asks me what's the price of an American Pitbull Terrier, you always need to ask yourself, who is breeding the best American Pitbull Terriers in the world, and why those dogs are the best dogs in the world? What experiences other people are having with these dogs? I tell you, I have seen a lot of fake dogs, ridiculous prices, because people go through this fashion, like buying dogs is like buying cookies or buying t-shirts or buying, oh, I want a blue, I want a pink, I want this. No, you need to have the right dog. And when you look at the numbers, when you look at the quality of the dogs, you're going to find out that the dogs of Chico Lopez are at the very top of the food chain. And those dogs are going to be mostly red noses. And those are going to be the best dogs. Some of them are going to be buckskin. Very few of them, the grand majority, are going to be red noses. When it comes to prices, that depends on many different factors. Personally, myself, I'm not breeding dogs for everybody. I don't sell dogs to everybody. I decline money every single day. I don't know if it's a sin to say no to money every day, but I just don't believe that every money is great. I believe on declining thugs, scumbags, lowlifes, criminals, bank robbers, rapists, people that sound stupid on the phone. I just don't want to deal with those individuals because I need to have a connection with that person to ask them, how is my dog doing? Can I see a video and picture of my dog? I need to trust you. If I work so hard for 34 years to develop these beautiful dogs, I need to be able to know who you are, because the money is important, but it's not that important. The most important is that the greatest dogs are connected with the greatest people, the greatest families. So by definition, when I started the process of I'm going to allow some people to have my dogs, I started with a blacklist. And that blacklist says no breeders, because breeders are the cancer of the breed. When you went to Google and you put the word Pitbull dogs and you saw all these different dogs of all different size heads, different body type, different, all that stuff, all those dogs that are not real Pitbulls, they're actually mutts. At that particular point, you need to understand that they were bred by people that call themselves breeders, kennels, experts, or whatever, and they don't qualify to be real American Pitbull Terriers. You look at these organizations, these registration, none of those guys create great dogs. You go to any registration, like, oh, this registration, ask them, what was the last time you bred a super dog that is like amazing? Not just a show dog. A show dog is a pretender of what is going to be the real deal. The real deal is a dog that comes from the right source, from the right man. And that's why I encourage you that before you ask for the price of a dog, you look for the right source. And when you find that source, which is probably not going to be the most popular, most of the time it's not going to be popular. A guy that's producing tremendous amounts of dogs and selling dogs like crazy all the time, very difficult that person has high quality animals. Another thing is the guy that is selling to everybody for $1, that guy cannot be trusted. That guy is there only for profits. So we interview all our clients. I want to make sure, what do you work? What do you do for a living? I'm going to prefer for you to be a man guarantee of honor, integrity. You're a doctor, you're a lawyer, you're an engineer, you're an entrepreneur, you're a person of quality, you have children, your old dog passed away and you want to have a better dog and your dog made it to an older age. I want to know those things. And you will sign a contract against anything illegal. I want you to have a dog that is going to be your family pet that you are going to enjoy and love for the rest of your life. That's what I'm looking for. You're in the year 2024. You probably listen to this video 2030 or whatever. But I want you to know that only the best people should own the best dogs. We work so hard to create the best American Pitbull Terriers, the best Pitbulls, the best red-nosed Pitbull puppies, and those dogs deserve to have a great life. And that's why I don't sell dogs to everybody. And when it comes to the price of a puppy, is how much are you willing to pay for you to have the best dog experience? That's extremely important for you to know. And so take a look at our page, therealpitbull.com, 123pitbulls.com, chicolopez.com. Take a look at my Instagram. Look for Real Chico Lopez. Take a look at our clients. Take a look at our people. Take a look at the experience they have. Because at the end of the day, what you're looking for is a dog experience. So the price of a dog is going to be important. And nothing that it costs time, effort, decades to make it great is going to be cheap price. Cheap does not come with quality at the highest level. So the prices between $5,000, $8,000, $9,000 for a great dog is a great price only when it comes from a great merited brand of greatness. My motto is only the best, and I hope this video can help you, because some of the best dog owners now, they used to own, back their grandparents used to own American Pitbull Terriers, but today they own Labradors, Malinois, and other different breed dogs, because they left the American Pitbull Terrier, because the American Pitbull Terrier went from being the dog of the elites, the dog of the best people, into being the dog of the thugs, the scumbags, the lowlifes, P. Diddy, all that stuff. You want to stay away from those people. You want to put the dogs in the hands of the right humans, the right people. They're going to love the dogs, they're going to care for the dogs, and they'll make the best pets. My name is Chico Lopez, and I hope that this video added value for you. Understanding, if you like the video, if you think the video is good for you, if it brought anything, I will ask you to subscribe to the channel. I will ask you to hit the bell notification so you can get notification of the videos that we're going to make like this. Put your comments below. I want to hear your opinion. I want to know what you think about what I just said. And I know there will be people that said, oh, I had a cheap dog and the dog was good. Maybe for those that their experience with low-level quality animals has been good, is the same experience of that guy that's walking without a shirt and says, I got the best shirt in the world. Different people have different desires. This channel was made for those people that want only the best. When they think about a car, they think about super high quality. When they think about a watch, they think about a Rolex, they think about good quality. This is premium quality. This is not bottom feeders. Only the best is highest quality for their children, for their family, to have a great experience. Everything that we have, we owe it to God, Jesus Christ. God bless you, Chico Lopez, your friend. This is the source of information, the proper information that will help you make the right decision. Love your dogs, feed them raw meat, fresh meat. Love your dogs, and that's our motto, only the best. Take care, bye-bye.